Now count.
Calculating how much water is used.
Very good. It is just noting down that for each purpose, whether it is the matter of your use directly or indirectly. So counting how much water is being used is called as the water footprint. Now, why there was a need of the water footprint? Reason is that the lots of water is being used. Although we say that the water is present approximate 70 to 80% on the earth's surface, but see, it's not infinite, right? So as the population is increasing, there is an increase of the water usage also. So there is a need to measure that, count that how much water has been used. So the Dr. Arjun Hoskera has given the idea of the water footprint, and he started a research network. He named it as a water footprint network. So water footprint is an indicator of water use which takes into account both direct usage, indirect usage. Now see, when I will ask about your water footprint, so how you will see that how much water is been used by you. So in your home, you will consider whatever water you have directly used for drinking purpose, for bathing and all, but indirectly also water has been used by you. How? For the preparation of the food, then in office you might have used, or maybe for some other purpose. Out of usage, some water might have recycled by you, right? By excretion, then by sweating into the environment, so the water has been recycled also from your body. So you may or may not see this water virtually, but it is been used. Okay, so this is the just the imagination that the majority of your water is, when we talk about the water footprint, we consider each and every water is being used by the individuals, households, businesses, industries, then establishment, countries, etc. So making use of all such water count or water footprint, there is a water footprint calculator. One can find out how our daily actions affect our water use. So in terms of volume, water is consumed, evaporated, and polluted. Today we will be discussing in detail about such type of the water footprint. The water footprint, how we measure the water footprint. So water footprint first of all can be calculated by any product or any activity or any well-defined group of consumer. Example, family, inhabitants of the village, city, province, state, or the nation, or producer. Now see, whatever water is available to you and you are using, staying in Mumbai, the same, even in Mumbai, if you are staying into the Jogeshwari, and if you are staying into the Mira Road, so your water consumption will be different, right? Because there is a water scarcity, lots of municipal water is not present. So for that particular reason, if the water is not available, now if water is available in your area abundantly, so definitely your usage will be based on that much supply of the water, right? But suppose you are staying in the part of the Mumbai where lots of water is not available. I think still the condition in Mira Road is same, that water is not available abundantly. So that particular time, what happened that automatically you restrict the your usage of the water, right? If you have lots of water is coming 24 into 7, so you use the more quantity of the water. But if there is a scarcity of the water, you restrict your usage. If any part, you will not waste your water, you will not use the shower, you will use the bucket, you will try to save the water as much as possible. If only one time water is coming and you have only one storage tank for the full family, so definitely it depends that how much water is supplied to you. Then when we talk about measurement of the water footprint, so the water footprint of an individual, community, business, then offices, all this is been counted, expressed in term volume of the fresh water used per year. I repeat, it is expressed in the terms of volume of fresh water. Fresh water must be underlined, used for the year. Now, water footprint of product is expressed as the volume of the fresh water used per unit of the product. I repeat, product means any material. Say example, fruit jam. So, one bottle fruit jam preparation takes how much of water? So it is the footprint of product is expressed as the volume of the fresh water is used per unit of the product. Suppose you are making one curry, okay, fish curry you are making, and you required half liter for cooking, and say 1 liter you are using for washing the fish. So your water footprint for making 1 kg fish curry is 1.5 liter. Not only half liter what you have directly used for the preparation of the curry. Understand? So you are using water for cleaning of the fish. Not only this, it includes washing of your hand also. If you are using now after cleaning fish, you will not cook directly. Definitely you are going to wash your hands. So it includes all the water required for that preparation of the curry. Understand? Now, what are the components of the water footprint? Now, water footprint consists of the three main important components. First component is the green water footprint. Green water footprint means directly amount of rainwater is being used. Now, see this for making any product, you are directly relying on the rainwater. So, whatever rainwater is directly used, whatever is evaporated is called as the green water footprint. Now, when we talk about the blue water footprint, it is we are not using the rainwater directly, but we are using the water resources. So here we are using the consumptive use of the water withdrawn from groundwater or the surface water required, evaporate or use directly to make the product. Now, when we talk about the next category, gray water footprint, this is actually on the industrial level. Industry means the amount of fresh water required to mix and dilute pollutant enough to maintain the water quality account to the standard of a product. Suppose if you are producing one product, so how much amount of water you require to dilute the substances and what are the standards. So that particular footprint is considered, and this is strictly monitored by the government body, gray water footprint, because it is using into the industrial purpose. Now what could be the significance, what is the importance of counting so much of the water? Because see, the fresh water is very vital for the life, and if you will compare the total amount of the fresh water present on the earth's surface is comparatively negligible to the whole amount of the water. That's why it is said that the next world war will be for the water only. So it is assumed that by 2030 global demand of water will be outdone by the 40%. So what is going to be happen? It is going to change the climate extremely. Now you will observe that the climate is not stable. This year we have this December month, I guess we were having the rainfall in Mumbai, right? So why such changes? Previously there were no such changes. When we were very small, my father always used to say that there will be no systematic climate when you will grow up, and that was just a virtual idea that time. But now we are feeling it. Now see, today the climate, it is summer, but today climate is bit cool here. So this certain climatical climate is not stable now. Our because of the water cycle, the climate cycle has been disturbed. So it is very important to know now how water footprint is helping in that. This gives everyone from individual to nation a solid frame of reference that help us all to becoming more efficient and sustainable in using the water and appreciate water's role in our life. Now, see, you might have seen some ads been framed by in this particular regard. There was one advertisement which was very heart touching. That there was a person who was just bathing beneath the shower, and then when he was bathing, and suddenly that shower was fit into the desert area. So there was a huge queue, those who were waiting for filling up their basic need water vessels. So it was shown that one person in the city is bathing, and that much water is sufficient for a large number into the desert or into the rural areas where the water is not abundantly present. So if we are counting the water footprint and then we compare the water footprint of the individual, those who are staying into the city, those who have all the facilities of using the water and have the good water supply, they do not care that how much village people are suffering, and they also need the water supply because they also have their lives, and water is as vital as for them also. We simply waste water. We simply use the high power this motors and all for what our car cleaning, and simply nowadays the car saloons have been set up. Those who are using the 100 liters of the water to clean a single car with the high motor. They have the high motor pump. I don't know what exactly it is being called, but simply we do not think for cleaning the scooter. Also, people are going to the this car saloon. I have seen that they are simply cleaning their scooters over there. And if we will go to the village people, they do not have sufficient water. So we should consider that if we are staying in good cities, we have the good water supply. So that time it does not mean that we can waste water as much as we have. This water is given to us by Allah, and it is given to all the people staying in this world. So we should respect whatever water we have. So for this note, we'll stop for this particular point.